Thank you for joining us on this presentation. I'm going to be looking at area and length. Now, what we're going to do is take one shape and give a second shape that is indirectly proportional to the first shape. It's important that that it's directly proportional, which means if one doubles, the other doubles. If one triples, if this shape triples, then the other one is 3 times bigger. So let's have a look at this question, and we're going to be going between length and area. So the concept here is that we have a triangle. It's 2, base is 2, and the perpendicular height is 2. The area happens to be 2 square centimeters. Now, the second triangle has a base of 4, and we're asking what is the area of the second shape. Now, some of you think, well, if the first one is 2 and the second one is 4, that's the base 1 and base 2. And if the first area is 2 and the second area is something, then some of you might think, well, okay, the length has doubled, so the area has doubled. When in fact, this is not true, all right? When the perimeter or the length doubles, the area is actually not only double. Let's take this triangle here and have a look at where I can sort of draw that. There's that triangle there. You can see that this triangle here is that triangle there. Now, I tried to make this as accurate as I can, but now you can see that in fact there are 4 areas that fit in here. So what we've got is the length 1 and the length 2 does not equal area 1 over area 2. We have to square the length 1 and the length 2 because you see the length has doubled. The length is doubled, so the area is going to be double squared, which is 4 times the size. So if the length doubles, the area increases by a factor of 4 because of that square factor. Length 1 is to length 2, squared is equal to area 1 is to area 2. So I'm going to use this formula for the more advanced students. Rather than the fractions, I'm going to say length 1, so 2, is to 4. And now the area 2 is to, well, because this is an advanced, I can put an X in that shape because you will understand if I put an X, I hope. Or if you don't understand that, I was going to put a little box like this, whatever goes there. But we cannot let that equal unless we square that. Now this becomes 2 squared is 4, 4 squared is 16, is equal to 2 is to X. You can see 4 is to 16 is 1 is to 4. So X must be 4 times bigger. Therefore, X is going to be 8. So the answer is 8 square centimeters. So be careful. If the length doubles, the area doesn't double. The area increases by 4. Now, I would like to just introduce one more question before I go, if I can find it. I believe it's that one. Yes. Now here we have a question very similar, but it's not a triangle. And the question says the perimeter 1 is 8 centimeters and the perimeter of the second object is 20 centimeters. And we're going to tell you that these shapes, shape 1 is directly proportional to shape 2. I've done that by copying and stretching it out. Now what we want is what is the area of our second shape. Now the area of the first shape is 4.2 square centimeters. So using that formula we did before, the perimeter 1 is to perimeter 2 and area 1 is to area 2, but we know that the length squared will be area. So perimeter 1 is 8, 8 is to 20. We square that, and we've got 4.2 is to x. I'm going to simplify this into 4 is to 10, 2 is to 5, and you could also write it this way, 4.2 over x. And a bit of algebra here, I'm going to bring this x up here to be x times, and I'm going to bring, make that 4 is to 4, 2 squared is 4, 5 squared is 25. Bring that to the other side. Get your calculator, 4.2 times 25 divided by 4 is 26.25 square centimeters. Notice area is square centimeters and perimeter is only centimeters. So back to basics. The perimeter has increased by a scale of, what's 20 divided by 8? 2.5. The perimeter is bigger by a factor of 2.5. The perimeter is bigger by a factor of 2.5. So the area will be bigger by 2.5 squared. So the area will be bigger by 6.25. So if you multiply 4.2, it gets bigger by a factor of 6.25, you'll get 26.25. I hope this has helped. Until we talk again, stay happy.